was the year 1346 AD. Europe was struck by a plague of which the world had never seen. The disease, known as the Black Death, came into our lands like a thief in the night. The origins of this evil remain unknown. Some believe it was carried by the rats of distant lands, while many believed it was the wrath of God himself, punishing mankind for its sins. No man, woman, or child could escape from the grasps of this buried evil. The Black Death spread from village to village with the speed of 1,000 horses. Within years, only a fraction of our population remained. Those who became afflicted with the disease had only days to live, and kings and priests alike could only flee as corpses began to flood the streets of once great cities. And just as suddenly as it came, the Black Death began to take on a life of its own. Rumors began to spread of corpses of the plague rising again to feed upon the living. Soon, entire villages and castles fell to this new horror. And while the world around us collapsed, those of us left could only hope to do one thing: survive.
We knew with Dead Crusade that we wanted to take the best elements of the zombie survival horror genre and really merge that into a medieval setting. And it was important to us that the game feels as grounded in reality as much as possible, not just in terms of the backstory and setting of the game, but also in terms of gameplay and combat mechanics as well.
Our garrisons have been overrun. The plague, too many. We couldn't keep them from breaching the walls. Please, you must help us. Burn their corpses to halt their advance.
And so while fighting enemies and completing objectives all pose challenges to the player, an even greater threat is the plague itself. And so we wanted the Black Death to be more than just a story element in the game, but also as a reminder to players that they are not immune from this virus. And so players can actually become infected with different strains of the disease, each one having their own unique characteristics, such as hallucinations, excessive coughing, and even coming back from the dead to attack their teammates. And we really feel like this adds a unique layer of depth and can really change the way that the game's played. We spent a few months prototyping the game using Unreal Engine 3, and it was really a great learning experience to get our ideas out there and see which ones worked and which ones didn't work, especially in regards to the combat mechanics. It was at that point we reached out to Epic Games, and through those talks gained access to Unreal Engine 4. Now, Unreal Engine 4 is a brand new game engine targeted at the next generation of gaming, and to say that it's been an amazing tool to work with is an understatement for us. I'm really excited about the team I have helping me make Dead Crusade. We've been making games for years, working on titles such as Star Wars The Old Republic, Chivalry Medieval Warfare, Deus Ex, Thief, and others. What I feel is important is that we all have the same creative vision when it comes to the game. We're all really passionate about pushing the envelope of what we think a medieval horror game should be. So up until now, we've been completely self-funded, with no outside support at all, and we're running out of the resources to complete Dead Crusade. We also want to add new members to the team as we move forward with Unreal Engine 4 technology. So we've turned to Kickstarter in an effort to not just raise funds to complete Dead Crusade, but to also gain community feedback and support through our forums and website. We know how critical this is to the project's success, and we need backer input as we move forward. So from everyone here at Aesthetic Games, we wanted to thank you for checking out our Kickstarter, and we hope that you'll give us your support. Thanks.